The topic of our research is about the effect of feminist ideology and identification on self-esteem and self-objectification. Many studies have shown that feminism can be thought of as a shield to protect women from experiencing feelings of self-objectification and also give women a more positive outlook on who they are. We hypothesize that if college-age women are exposed to a feminist ideology and self-identify as feminists, these two together will result in them being less likely to self-objectify themselves. We originally had more participants, but in order for our results to be more representative, we had to randomly select a sample of 233 women who had participated in our study, ranging from ages 18 to 24. These women were asked to take an anonymous online survey which consisted of the state self-esteem scale and the objectified body consciousness scale. The objectified body consciousness scale consists of three subscales, which are body surveillance, body shame, and control. Some of our participants were randomly introduced to a manipulation, which served to introduce a feminist ideology and introduce what self-objectification is, while others were not introduced to a video, which was our control group. 4 2x2 two-way ANOVAs were run to examine the effects of whether or not one identifies as a feminist and the introduction of feminist ideology regarding sexual objectification on self-objectification and self-esteem. Our first ANOVA tested the effects of feminist identification and an introduction to feminist ideology regarding sexual objectification by analyzing the scores on the body surveillance subscale of the objectified body consciousness scale. The results of this ANOVA suggested that there was a main effect between feminist identification and body surveillance. Our second ANOVA was conducted to look at the effects of feminist identification and an introduction to feminist ideology regarding sexual objectification by analyzing the scores on the objectified body consciousness body shame subscale. We did not find any significant relationships in this analysis. Our third ANOVA was also conducted to look at the effects of feminist identification and an introduction to feminist ideology regarding sexual objectification by analyzing the scores on the objectified body consciousness control subscale. The results of this ANOVA suggested that there was a main effect between feminist identification and control, as well as suggesting that there was a significant interaction between feminist identification and the video condition, but we did not find a significant relationship between the video condition and the control. And lastly, our last ANOVA looked at the effects of feminist identification and an introduction to feminist ideology regarding sexual objectification by analyzing the scores on the state self-esteem scale. We found that there was a main effect between feminist identification and self-esteem. For future research, it would be beneficial to look at college-age women who range from 18 to 24, women from different racial backgrounds, and also using a larger subject pool. Future research could also be done on the results that we did not find significant, because just because we couldn't find that there was a relationship, there could very well be one.